What's going on, Redbird Nation? Welcome back to the Time to Fly podcast. I am your host, Adam Raymer. And quick shout out, real quick, to all the mothers out there in the world. Happy Mother's Day. Hope everybody is having a good day, staying safe, spending some time with family. I am on here today. It is recap day. We just got done with a 4-game series, literally like 3 minutes ago, as of I'm recording this, with the Giants. So we split in San Francisco. We split two games. I'm not going to dig a whole real deep into this series. I want to talk about a couple of things though that in this series that and in general so far this year that have been some pluses and minuses just in my mind. Again, guys, this is just me being a fan. I'm not anything special. I don't have insiders. I just love baseball and I love the Cardinals and I will always support them thick and thin. But nonetheless, before we start, if you guys can, please hit the like, share this, comments, and most of all, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell if you're watching on YouTube. You guys can get this podcast anywhere: Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube. But if you are on YouTube, hit the little bell so you guys know when I get stuff out. So um, it's greatly appreciated. The response that I've had just from that little intro video, people kind of excited that we're doing this. So I couldn't find anybody quick enough to get on. It was kind of a busy weekend for me, but to any Giants fans to come on and kind of talk with me. So hopefully here in the near future, maybe some Baltimore people I might be able to get on to talk the Orioles in the series coming up. But nonetheless, we split with San Francisco two games apiece. A positive for me, a little bit more offense for us. They just scored a little bit more in a couple of the games that obviously they won. But I want to talk about something, and there's a lot of Paul DeJong hate going on right now, and rightfully so, maybe. I like the guy. I think he is good defensively. I don't know if he's great. He can't be considered great if he's batting under 200 right now. I mean, he's the thing with Paul, guys, is that you're sacrificing, you know, offense with defense here. So I've seen a lot of things about let's move Edman, move people up from minors, and we're not going to name names, but you know who they are. And to me, that's a waste. I wouldn't move a Gold Glove second baseman to shortstop. I just wouldn't. I mean, that's my opinion. He's a Gold Glover at second for a reason. We got a Gold Glove third baseman, got a Gold Glove first baseman. We got Gold Glove outfielders. Behind the plate. Let's leave them where they are. A lot of people talking about Sosa, same kind of thing. So I don't know what to tell everybody because people ask me this too. What should we do with DeJong? I mean, he's already hitting 9. He's not producing. Had an error today. Had not an error, but a chance at a double play, and on the transfer he bobbled it. So again, he's not. I'm not going to say he's great at short. He's good, probably really good defensively. It's just the bat is not there. He's had some good swings, even though when he struck out, he's had good swings. It's just he is late on everything. He is late on everything. He's loading. I mean, it's just I don't know what else to say with him, guys. I really don't, except for he's just not producing. Um, we could, go down that position to play, especially in the minor league baseball here. We're talking about major leagues, right? So I don't know what to say. And another highlight for me is Yepez. This guy is like 9 for 19 since he's been up and playing, and a real highlight. I mean, he hit his first career homer, big 2-run bomb. He's got doubles. He played left field today, and I think his natural position is first base. So um, you're obviously not going to get a lot of playing time there with Goldie there, but I think they need to figure out a way to keep him in the lineup because he's hitting the ball really well. he stays back on the ball, gets through it well, and puts the ball in play. He did have a little strikeout today, but like I said, he produced some runs for us today in the 4-3 loss. But that guy has been really solid since he's been called up. So I think you need to find a way. Now I know Pujols started at DH. So for Yepes to get in, it's gonna have to be the right matchups. And Dickerson obviously is our DH against 9 times out of 10 the righties. And Pujols is probably gonna DH more, I would say, against the lefties. I mean, unless it's just a good matchup for him, righty on righty. But Yepes has been really solid since he's been called up. I'm really impressed with him. So hopefully he can continue to do what he's doing, and hopefully Ollie can find ways to get him in the lineup. So very, very pleased with that. Hudson wasn't great today. Just a lot of walks, wasn't real consistent. And I've seen that with him a little bit this year. It's like if he's on, and he's hard, and he's a ground ball out pitcher. He didn't have a strikeout today. So he gets a lot of ground balls. He got out of some stuff today. It could have been worse than what it was, and he got out of some things today due to ground balls. So just wasn't a great game for him. It wasn't like he gave up 15 runs, but just wasn't enough. And we've got to score runs. Our offense has to get more consistent. Arenado's, I guess went 0 for 5 today. But, Goldie kind of picked it up here as of late. Arenado's about as solid as you can get in a player. I think he's probably, in my opinion, the best player in the National League. O'Neill sat out today. He actually hasn't, kind of coming around a little bit. Carlson, the last 2-3 games, has been hitting the ball a lot better. And, of course, he has a cannon in outfield, and Bader's just Bader. So, we've got to get consistent offense and give our pitchers, we can't lose 1-2-0. I mean, when our guys come in and pitch like that, Michaelis comes off the brain for me on that. A couple of times it's just been, excuse me, especially against like the Mets game when it was him and Scherzer. They were kind of both just dealing, and we just got to find a way to manufacture runs, and we'll be fine. Still in second place in the division. We got, we're behind Milwaukee, which Milwaukee guys they're a good team. They're not a slouch. And I got a buddy of mine, Brandon, who's a huge Brewers fan. Does a lot of coverage for the Brewers and Bucks and Wisconsin in general, and they're a good team. So it's still early, guys. We're 28 games in, and we're 16-12. So it's a learning process. I think Ollie's done a pretty good job being first-year Cardinals manager and game situations. He's only 35 years old. It doesn't look like that, though. When you see him on the bench, he looks calm and collected, which is a good thing. So, I mean, overall, that game, that whole series, I mean, it was okay. It was just okay for me. They taking 2. It's better than losing 4. It's better than losing 3. Taking a split on the road. If it was at home, I'd say I'd rather take 3 out of 4 or sweep them, obviously. But going down there and taking 2 from them, and San Francisco's record's it's about what ours was, maybe a little worse than ours now, I think. But they're a good team too. It's not like they're a pushover. It's not like we're playing, sorry, any Reds fans, but playing the Reds. But yeah, to take 2 out of a 4-game series on the road, to me, is it's a win. So now we kind of shift focus, right? It was a good series. We get out of there. We head home. We got an off day on Monday. Take some time, heal up, rest up, get our guys ready. Hopefully Waino can get another negative test and get back with the team and get on the hill. We got a I believe 3-game series coming up with Baltimore at home, so it's going to be good to be back at Busch, and we'll try to get a sweep of the Orioles, who are not a very good team and haven't been a good team in a while. So hopefully we can kind of continue the success, maybe hopefully, like I said, gain a couple. Maybe Milwaukee can lose a couple of games, but again, it's early, guys. It's early, and let's play Cardinals baseball. Manufacture runs. We need to manufacture some runs. So I'm going to try something different this week on the show too, just to let everybody know. I told you I was going to kind of try to do some recaps and series and previews. I'm going to try to do a game by game with the Orioles and see how that goes, because I'll tell you why. It's hard for me to remember, especially in a 4-game series, what happened. And if I can record and get you guys, just 5-6 minute videos after each game and just kind of give you my thoughts, I think it'd be a lot easier for me, and you guys might like it a little bit too. If you didn't watch the game, maybe you guys can watch this and just kind of see, kind of what happens. So we might probably going to try that with this Baltimore series coming up. So again, appreciate you guys. It's been really cool to see the engagement, everybody liking it so far. And like I said, this is the first video, so just from that intro video, everybody's kind of excited to see some Cardinal stuff come out. So again, appreciate it. If you can, hit the like, share this, comments, send me your comments. I want to hear if you guys want me to talk about some stuff. I will send them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and we will see you guys on probably Tuesday night after the opening game with the Orioles. So let's fly.